Willkommen zurück zu Hier, Code. Im letzten Part haben wir leider ein neues Ende erreicht. Und zwar H, auch genannt Hannah, der Androide, hat sich für uns geopfert und ist im Reaktor geschmolzen. Aber jetzt haben wir ein weiteres Problem, denn anscheinend kommen wir nicht mehr raus. Und was nun? Mal gucken. Smiley. You're going to pay. One way or another. I prepared myself. I couldn't bear to look at what was behind this for too long. The fact this wall had opened, was that meant to be some kind of reward? Was it my reward for standing idle by while Hannah melted away? I balled my fist and clenched my teeth. Hannah. I looked at what was back there. I approached what seemed to be a set of some type of vats in which were 8 people. Aligned were 8 vats containing 8 people. The bodies of each of them were floating in the greenish liquid. I recognized them, of course. They were us, in order of 1 to 8. We were held by cables, and each of us was wearing a mask like Smiley's. What did this mean? She was there. I was there. Marco, A, Hannah, Ray, E, and Jasmin. All of us were there. All of us were Smiley? What was this? What the fuck? What the fuck? What in the hell is this? I couldn't understand what I was seeing before me. I flattened my hands against the glass container that had me inside. Sure, I couldn't see our faces, but these were definitely our bodies. Fake people. Clones? Robots? No, were those the real ones? I touched my body. I was solid. All of me was real. All of the bats were real too. It was fucked up. I held my head and I screamed. Ah! I screamed loudly. I screamed for a long time. I didn't want to know. Why was this so fucked? I probably went into insanity in this moment. I couldn't see what I was doing. I couldn't hear what I was screaming. I couldn't pay attention to what I was hitting. I was punching walls. I was jumping up and down. I need to find a fucking way out of here. Then the main door was open. Quick! Get the fuck out. The fuck out. The fuck out. The fuck out. Out! Get out! I went through the scanner gates. Darkness greeted me momentarily. Ending F. That's bad ending. Okay. The end is reached. Ja, das ist nicht das beste Ending für mich gewesen. Smile and shine once again. Okay, wir haben irgendwas falsch gemacht. Aber wir sind im richtigen Ende gewesen hier. Genau, hier waren wir. Guck mal. 50%. Isn't that nice? Okay, die... Ja, Control. Ja, da steht Hannah. Das kenne ich ja schon. So. Wir haben das angeguckt. This took away Hannah. It almost took all of us away. Inside, a molten pile of metal residue was left. And a color was sticking out of it. Apparently, it wasn't melting. What was that thing made of? I couldn't go yet. I really wanted to, but I just couldn't go. Okay. Aber ich will es nicht anfassen, weil dann renne ich wieder raus, oder nicht? Bin ich wieder raus ran? Oh nein. Ja, aber ich... Ja, ich sehe nichts Neues dadurch. Ah. Okay. Vielleicht brauche ich dafür ein anderes Item oder sowas? Ha. Sehr interessant. Aber wo hätte ich anders gehen können, um die Richtung zu kommen? Quantum Reactor. Okay. Da gibt es so ein Bad Ending, glaube ich, oder nicht? Gibt es da nicht nur Bad Endings? Ja, okay. Ending F. That's bad ending. Function C ist Beheading. Function C ist Meltdown. Function C ist Beheading. Anscheinend geht's da nicht weiter. Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, das ist gleich wie hier oben. Die gleiche Farbe sehe ich gerade. Was das heißt? Was ist das denn hier? Okay, das ist ein ganz anderer Trakt hier, wie ich sehe. Dann würde ich sagen, ich gehe mal nach da zurück, weil da habe ich noch 2 Wege frei, die ich gehen kann. Okay. Dann gehe ich jetzt mit Jasmin, I guess. Okay, kann ich mich hinsetzen? Ja, oder? Ja. Ja. Gehe ich mit G? Ich gehe mit Jasmin. This was a conundrum. I knew I argued in favor of the twins splitting up, but my gut feeling wanted me to accompany Jasmin instead. Well, that was a good thought experiment, wasn't it?
What are you talking about?
The whole splitting up thing, you know?
I still don't understand. What's a thought experiment?
What I'm saying is that all of it was just not really a real suggestion. She was still puzzled by my sudden outburst. I had to find some kind of reason to explain why I wanted to go back to Jasmin. See, I was just trying to know how you two were, but I got you both. We're strangers, so it's difficult to know. If you both were cooperative, yeah.
I see. Aren't there easier ways to do that? Gee, he's saying we can go together, so who cares?
Jasmin was also slightly puzzled, but she didn't let it show. Instead, she understood what I meant to do and clapped her hands together.
Perfect then. Let's go down and wait for the train. Wait, shouldn't the pair stay here to contact the others?
Yeah, I thought about that. She wasn't entirely decided on that matter yet. I chimed in to give a piece of my wisdom now that the storm had been dodged. I think we could all head out together and explore 2 whole stations.
2 stations? As opposed to only half of 2 stations?
Who says they'll come back here anyway?
I agree. It's highly unlikely everyone will choose to come back here every time we do a station or another. It's probably safer for everyone if we clean up the whole place and then escape together.
Something was a little strange with H's proposal though. For some reason, it didn't seem completely genuine. Was she planning on absconding the moment she could? Maybe it would have been better to keep an eye on her instead.
Whatever the case is, the train can take a while to arrive, so let's head down.
Nobody had any objection. Once again, we formed a line to head down and leave the station behind us. Maybe we're leaving it for good this time around. One by one, we emerged onto the station. The train wasn't here yet, how typical. Before we left for another station, I decided to talk with some of the others quickly. Ich bin die Twins mal ein bisschen. Hey, I hope the whole thought experiment thing wasn't too weird.
No, I still don't understand what you're talking about. Me neither. If it lets me go with H, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I guess not. What are your plans for when you'll finish exploring the next station?
Our plans? Like what?
Like, say if you find the 9th person.
Ah, Dad. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to tell until it really happens. Yeah, it's already ludicrous to think that we'll be even the 9th person. If you ask me, that might be a lot of hot air. We still can trust Smiley.
I could tell the 2 of them were averting their eyes, looking slightly awkward overall. Something didn't feel right. Were they planning on leaving us all behind? Were they withholding information on the suspicion that one of us was Smiley? Das war die falsche Betonung? Now, that was a rather terrifying thought. I decided to play it off and leave it aside. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't want to confront them about it. Maybe if I didn't push the issue, they would think of us more favorably.
Oh, the train's coming! You should go fetch Jay if she didn't see it.
It was kind of hard to not see the train. I made my way to Jasmin anyway, understanding she wanted to shoo me away, and again, I want to up the odds in her favor. Finally, the train settled at the station. We boarded it without hesitation. Das hat sie gereimt. We're going to the west, so we have the pool, recreation, and reactor next. If you put the initials together, you'll get a happy cat. Was? PCs. Oh.
Huh? A happy cat?
Yeah, they go. Sorry, ja, G, ich habe auch ein bisschen gebraucht dafür. The doors of the train closed without anyone laughing at the joke.
I think Am's behavior has been rubbing off on you. Yeah, that was weak.
Difficult crowd tonight. Brighton Station, Garde Majeure. Following the fiasco, I sat down and the train went to the previous station. We already finished. What felt like an eternity ago. There was silence the whole time.
Station, Pisken.
Oh, das ist wahrscheinlich der Pool.
That's where we're leaving. Oh, that's not fair. You two get to go to the pool and have a nice dip.
Don't be silly. I don't think we'll have a dip. I looked at her. Oh, she totally wanted to have a dip in the pool. I rose up and joined her, regardless of what I felt on the matter. Perhaps. I mean, yeah, I kinda would be fine with the station too if it meant Jasmin would be hanging around in a bikini. I didn't want to ramp up any sort of perversion, but she looked really fine. What was I thinking? What were the chances there would be a swimsuit here? Probably null. So, yeah. Once we're all done, let's check back at the lounge real quick just to be safe, okay?
Yeah. Your wife will be loud.
Wife? I was about to storm up some kind of retort when I realized Jasmin had already disappeared behind the open doorway too. Whoa, hey, wait up! I ran out of the train and entered the lobby once more. It looked just like the others. Much like them, it also closed behind us. Pool! What's with the big hurry?
Something doesn't feel right. Wait here for a little bit before we go up and you'll see.
Did Jasmin hear something? Was there someone else here? Question after question ran through my brain, but I had no answer and she didn't explain herself until... several long minutes after the train had left, another one came by. And this one, from afar, I could spy two people. They weren't the twins. They were Marco and Ray. If we hadn't come here this quickly, they would have arrived here before us. So they were continuing on?
What are you doing down there anymore? Get up here already.
Jasmin called for me from afar. She was already up the stairs. Didn't you ask me to wait down here?
I didn't think you really would take me seriously. Come on, now, there's a pool up here. Check it out.
I speak gespannt. I climbed up the instance of my companion. After a brief hallway, there was an uninteresting locker room split into two sides. One for women and one for men. And finally, after going through the one for men, I entered the room containing the pool itself. Was?
There you are.
There you are. How did you project your voice from here?
I didn't. I just walked like a normal person. Listen, I want to hurry up a bit because there's something I have.
She pulled out a strange key. The handle looked like the number 8, and the key itself looked like one of those old-fashioned models. What's that for? Where did you get this?
I don't know. E gave it to me earlier.
Huh!
And I have no idea where she could have found this, of all people too. According to what she theorized, it might be important to unlock something. A big secret maybe.
Okay, ich sehe schon, was ich machen muss, glaube ich.
Think you saw anything that needs a secret key?
Thought about it, but nothing came to mind.
Don't let anybody know for it. It might be really, really important. Let's look for it after we're done here, okay?
Yeah, works for me. Let's not waste any time. She agreed and we split up to look around the room, which contained a few elements of great interest. And a lot of it didn't seem to fit with what the pool should normally contain. Almost immediately, Jasmin held her nose.
This blood smells weird.
Was?
Don't you feel strange?
A little, now that you mention it. What's the substance, you think?
I think it's the water.
Is it some kind of acid? You can stop holding your nose. It's making it hard to understand you. But about the acid part, maybe. Jasmin approached the pool. She shook her head in clear visible pain.
It's making my throat itchy. Whatever these pools contain, it's not water. We can't swim here.
She dropped her shoulders forward in defeat.
There go my dream of swimming around in a bikini.
There went my dream of seeing Jasmin in the bikini. I dropped my shoulders and turned to. She caught that and held a corner smirk that I barely caught. Oh, was it my imagination? Okay, ich habe eine Idee, was ich machen muss. Wir haben schon mal die Farben hier. Yellow, Blue. Ich will gucken, ob alle Farben einmal vorkommen nur. Ja, jeder Buchstabe kommt einmal vor. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass wir Yellow oder auch nicht. Warte. Vielleicht, ich glaube, ich muss die verändern, Dinger. Okay.
These letters make no sense. Do they not? Surely they must have a purpose here, though. Otherwise there wouldn't be graffiti on the wall. Besides, I never got without my VTUG. Did you lose yours?
What the hell is a VTUG?
What? You don't know?
She put her hand over her mouth, looking shocked before smirking behind it, as if making fun of me. I didn't get it. What? What was she talking about? What the hell was a VTUG? EVTUG. E-Talk.
And you thought you were a real man.
Hold up! That's unfair! Whoever heard of an white tug before?
Oh, none except for the entirety of the human species. Other than you, apparently. When we'll be out of here, I'll have to bring you shopping. We really need to get you a VTUG too.
But what is it? What's a white tug? I knew she was messing with me. I just wanted to make her try to give me some kind of nonsensical description of what a white tug was. Instead, she smiled at me like she was making fun of me even more. Well, this was all just a big waste of our time anyway. Maybe it was better if she kept the secrets of the white tug to herself. Paddle. Now we're getting kinky in here.
Huh? What?
Oh, I guess it's not that kind of paddle. Mites. Pilfering the paddle from the ground, I looked around for its purpose. There was no boat, so I couldn't use it to swim my way to victory. Something else must have been why it was here. I found the object that allowed me to bring the lifesaver over. Since the water was acided, I couldn't reach it with my bare hands. Carefully, I pulled the lifesaver to the edge of the pool using the paddle.
How did the lifesaver not disintegrate in this acid? You can see the bottom of the metal letters has completely melted away.
Maybe it's made of something that the acid doesn't corrode? Either way, let me see the message. I had to kneel down next to the pool to see it, bring me even closer to the surface of the acid. If I fell in there, I wouldn't come out again. Maybe just one step over, everything would end. I shook my head out of those suicidal thoughts. What the hell? I need to see the message, right. It says a lot of gibberish. In fact, those are barely words at all. They contain numbers and random stuff. I don't think this is meant to be anything.
Maybe it's just hiding the wee message. Look for anything special.
This party is bold. It's only 3 letters and 2 numbers though. It says Rot 13.
Oh, I know that! It's the substitution cipher. A really easy one too. You just substitute every letter for the one 13 slot backwards.
Hä? Okay, warte. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E. Also E?
For example, N would be nay.
Okay, Rot. Oh god. E. What the hell could this help us accomplish? Surely there must have been a reason to explain why this was in the room. Oh boy. Na gut. Ich google mal das Alphabet gerade, damit ich schneller gucken kann. Sonst sitze ich hier dauernd und singe A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. Das ABC da. Wir hatten Rot 13, das heißt, wir müssen Rot angucken. Wo haben wir Rot? Da ist okay. Passt, brauche ich nicht. Okay, R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 13 sind E. Dann kommt O. O ist B, I guess. 1, 2, 3 zurück. Ne, 1, 2 zurück. 1, 2 zurück. B. Und T ist G. Epke. Das klingt falsch. Epke klingt falsch. Alles klar.
The acid in the air is getting worse as time passes.
I saw her holding her throat, visibly looking like she wanted to scratch at it. I had to do her something before she fell under the curse of OSG or summer. And there's no time to waste. This looked like a job for Pizza Man.
Are you Pizza Man?
Yep, that's me. I'm Pizza Man. I'll just use my laser sight to break out of here. Well, I would, but the acid in the air is preventing me from doing so. Curse you, my arch nemesis.
The mystical Pizza Night, huh? They say Pizza Night comes from the planet Pizzan, from where Pizza Man came from. Is that true?
Yes. Until the Pizza Night is gone, I can't use my pizza powers. I'll get you next time, Lex. So. What are these? They look like some kind of telephone booth.
If telephone booths look like this in Montreal now, no wonder everyone's switching to smartphones. I'd feel some kind of existential dread just by being near one of those.
No matter how you feel about them, what do you think they're for?
I don't know. I don't really want to interface with any of them.
She blankly stared at the machines for a while. Was she squinting or was it my imagination?
I'll let you handle them if you want. I'll go have a look over there.
She pointed at the exit and swiftly left her company. Hey, you can't leave yet. The door's closed. I put my hands in the cone around my mouth to yell my warning to her. That didn't stop her. Strange. Machines, all sort of machines. This can't be good this close to water.
Maybe they're containing ghost spirits. Ghosts are in the machines.
Ghosts don't exist, Jay.
Maybe they don't exist yet. These machines. Maybe they're time machines used by ghosts. The worst kind of ghost. Time-traveling ghosts. They're coming back to the past to haunt us from the future. 7 machines. 7 swimmers. The last one sat in the chair instead for a total of 8 ghosts. There are ghosts from the future after we decided to take a swim. All of us here.
She cast a glance over at the water. I shook my head, flinging the thought away. No, we're not falling in the pools to become ghosts.
But Simon, I'll wear a bikini if we do.
Yeah, now so will A wear swimming trunks.
Or a Speedo.
God damn it, Jay.
But you're right. Maybe it's better this way. That way you won't be tempted by little girls in swimsuits either.
Wouldn't be even if that happened.
God, good. Less competition.
What? I didn't hear that part. Mind repeating? Jasmin smiled at me. Oh, die beiden sind schrecklich. Is this an electrocution chair? It looked around the 4 panels of glass. It approached to press my hand to it, but I couldn't touch it. It was like there was some kind of force field around it.
That's so weird. I can't touch the glass. Think we should break it?
Yeah, let's try that. But with what? Jasmin snagged the pedal nearby and swung it at the glass. However, the moment it came within around 2 decimals of the surface, it stopped in midair.
Hey!
Hey, don't play around. Go on, it's okay if even if we have to deal with the glass shards.
No, I mean, I literally can't move anymore. This is the most I can do with it.
I yanked the pedal out of her hands to try too. Same results. The panels of glass stopped me before I made contact with them. How strangely convenient. I guess we can't practice the way we want to. Okay, wir hatten Rot 13. Eins, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. R, B, G. Ach, Red, Green, Blue. RBG, klar. Red, Green, Blue. Okay, was wäre jetzt? Muss ich die auch übersetzen? Alle? Nee, oder? Das wäre blöd. Okay, ich versuch's mal. Das war im nächsten Part aber erst, okay? Alles klar. Dann sehen wir uns im nächsten Part, wenn wir dieses Farbenrätsel lösen. Wie auch mal es funktioniert. Wir werden sehen. Gut. Und dann bis nächstes Mal. Tschüssi!